Hello everyone and welcome back to another installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. That looks like a rude gesture there, Levy. Anyway, that's where we left off. What? No. Oh, I was having a chat with team members. Like when?
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
Arl Howe massacred my family. Duncan helped me to escape.
Arl Rendon Howe? The Arl of Amaranthine? Why would he do such a thing to you?
I am the daughter of Bryce Cousland, Terran of Highever.
You are the last of the Couslands? I had no idea, my lady.
He walked out. Is he eavesdropping? Anyway. Don't. I'm just a Grey Warden now.
Yes, I suppose so.
He
You
is
can no
eavesdropping.
longer have a title, can you? But that does not mean you must forget utterly where you came from. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
I just love how they randomly stop, walk up, and start chatting with us, and then walk off. And he's still standing right behind her. That's kind of creepy. Anyway, I just hope that I can show the strength Duncan saw in me.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right.
Stop
You were
eavesdropping!
chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Now wait a second. They all got trapped in the area. Anyway. If the joining is supposed to be so secret, then how does she know about supposedly surviving or not surviving the joining? I'm kind of curious to know now. Well, let's see. Now the tedious part of going to camp and making sure that everyone is equipped with the best equipment before getting rid of my inventory. Let's go to camp.
The Blight. How will you end it?
Whoa, hello, Sten. Why do you ask?
You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
Huh. I'm not here to impress you.
Evidently not. It remains only to see what you are here for.
Now, he says that, but if you weren't already at 100 approval, he would actually approve of you telling him that you're not there to impress him. That works, I suppose. Anyway, let's make sure he's equipped. Let's see. Yeah, let's get him bumped up a bit. Oh, those are equal. Whatever. And his thickened cap is better than a steel helmet. Alrighty. Oh, we do have a weapon that I did not bring with me. Okay. That's right. I am quite special. I can wear the heavy plate. Oh, but the Warden Commander looks so awesome. But if I can wear the heavy plate... Well, let's see. Oh, that's so dull. Yeah, Warden Commander armor. Shit. Oh, and I have the Black Grimoire. You can probably guess who that's for. Dog! No. Oh, and as you can see... Emissary Pether.
The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist, Grey Warden, as do the Templars of the Chantry.
Do you need anything?
There are always areas to improve on, Grey Warden. the most useful for my talents are runes.
Basically, this is the allied supply crates. To help out the mages, you know, as our allies, give them runes. Which is why if you have any, like, you know, of the lesser ones, like Novice, and actually the better runes you can give them, obviously the better, it pays off at the end of the game. Anyway, so, I'm saving this as onwards, and yet I'm not really going anywhere. But, Morrigan, I have something for you.
What? You found Flemeth's grimoire? Ever since we discovered the condition of the Mage's Tower, I had wondered if it might be recoverable, but I had yet to speak of it to you. How fortunate that you found it on your own. You have my thanks. I will begin study of the tome immediately.
What do you hope to find within it?
Secrets. My mother has many of them, and this tome represents the one time that they were able to get away from her. I do not intend to squander this opportunity to learn more than Flemeth wished me to know. This should be interesting.
And so it shall be. Plus 12! Let's see, what's her approval at? Oh, 16. I guess I haven't really talked with her much, huh? I suppose this is a good opportunity.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How did you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
But it's just legend, right?
So I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
And what do other animals think of you when you're changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Well, I wasn't really asking for myself. I've never heard of magic like that before.
No? 'Tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the Chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
And on that note, I'm out of time for this installment of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Hope to see you on the next installment, where I continue talking with Morrigan and hopefully getting her approval up a little. Hope to see you then.